Hi guys, how you doing? This is Dan with index option trading on January 11th after the market closed, and let's start with a quick chart of SPX, what it has been doing. As you can see, it has been trading very tightly in a very tight formation and continuously going up here 1146. The stochastics is getting extremely overbought at 90, and the market does not show any signs of stopping here. However, this rally could be running out of steam here because since day one of 2010 we have seen nothing but up moves in the market and not a single down day, which makes me believe that some point this thing is going to tire out and we may see some kind of a pullback here. With that said, let's take on and jump into some of the stocks that are hanging there very well. Let's take a look at our famous Apple, and this is the stock that we want to go into and take a look at it here. Look what has been doing here. Apple has broken out here from this formation and is now trading at 210. Let's take a quick chart and a quick look on 60-day, 60-minute chart. And this is what Apple has been doing here. It has moved out here nicely, and now at a high end between 215 and 210 it's going in a consolidation pattern and moving sideways. It isn't doing anything to go down or go up, and most likely this is an option expiration week. We expect Apple to get pinned either at the strike 210 or 215, or it could be in between. So there will be some other additional trades that will be coming out for the pin action, and Apple is one of the candidates for pin action. So if you're trading this thing for the option expiration, expect some kind of trades here that we should be putting out here very soon. On to another leading stock, GS, Goldman Sachs. And Goldman Sachs is has been also on a tear. It Remember, this was a falling wedge, which is a bullish sign, and eventually it broke out here. I spoke about this falling wedge on GS many times. This is a 60-day 60-minute chart, and eventually what happened here in January or the end of December, GS ripped up here up to 177 and is now coming down here and testing the 50-day moving average. So this thing, if it retests this thing and bounces off the 50-day, yes, this thing is going higher to 180 or 187 levels, and it has a lot of potential to do so. It will move with the market when the market starts uh, testing it again, and it will definitely have. Let's move on to something else, which is CAT, cat, just like the cat. And it's a 60-day, 30-minute, 60-minute chart. As you can see, Caterpillar, which is 60-day, has been consolidating in this pattern here since October 19, and after this consolidation today it made a very clean breakout here above 60, and it's at 64. This is a stock that you can go long or buy things. It has still a lot of potential here because there's a lot of trading here since October that has been coiling up, and finally it gave up here today. As you can see, a lot of people were making these calls today. I posted them on Twitter and other places, and there were some $3 to $4 gains here. Very nicely here. Caterpillar, let's take a longer term picture on it, 1 year chart, and see how it is doing here. And this is what the consolidation it did. So this thing has a potential to going even higher. So longs can be bought here. This is a 50-day moving average if you're going to sell any puts, and if you're going to just buy the stock common and move with the flow. Now on to YGE. That's another one here that I'm doing it YGE, and YGE is Yingli. It's a Chinese stock, and it has been ripping higher, and it's making a bull flag, and today attempted to break out here and has some nice volume here. So it is getting overbought, but this is very good for longs that you can buy, and just buy the common stock at this $18. That was the best option that we have. That's the best thing one can do. Let's take a look at the CAAS. That's another stock, Chinese stock, CACAAS. and this thing is just ripping and roaring here from the breakout which happened here in January, early part of January, and now it's at 26. It's probably needs some rest here and then try to find a bull flag, and then it's going to move on. So this is also a nice candidate for longs, that stock can be bought or long calls can be bought, and it can be traded for higher uh, stock movement. And one more thing that I want to do is here AMZN, Amazon, and let's take a look at Amazon. Amazon has a tendency to making these types of downward trend lines, and it moves up here, breaks out, and then makes another downward trend line. Right now it's testing its 50-day moving average is 130, and any break above here at 133 would be the buy point. If you want to go long, that's where 133 would be the nice place to go long on Amazon. It's sitting there right now, it's not doing anything, it's just trending downwards in this channel. And as you can see what these channels have done in the past, whenever this thing has made this channel, it has broken out. It has done this 1, 2, almost 3 times in the last 3 months, and it is again making this channel. And just wait patiently till it starts breaking out above 133, and that's where the time is to buy and go long on these things. So these are some of the stock setups and actionable trades that you can utilize this week and be able to make some money here. And that's all for today, and I'll get back to you with another edition.